Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Young and the Restless next week. Spoilers find Nick Newman on a new mission during the week of December 2 to 6, 2024 on Y&R. Check out the latest spoilers for the CBS daytime drama. Next week, on Young and the Restless, Nick Newman is with Detective Chance Chancellor at Society. Chance tells Nick that Sharon Newman's case is with the district attorney now. Nick says that's because she confessed. He goes on to say that something about that isn't sitting right with him. Then, he asks Chance for his help. Nick knows Sharon very well, and knows she isn't a murderer. Cameron Kirsten was a special circumstance. He was threatening to kill her, Nick, and their daughter, Faith Newman. She was protecting herself and her family on Young and the Restless, but in this situation, Nick Newman can tell there's more to the story. Indeed, she's being set up by Ian Ward and his new accomplice, Jordan Howard. While most people are losing faith in Sharon already, Nick refuses to. And next week, he plans to uncover the truth with Chance's help. While Nick Newman, Joshua Morrow, convinces Chance Chancellor Connor Floyd to help Sharon Newman, Sharon case, danger lurks elsewhere. Supervillain Jordan Howard, Colleen Zink, makes a bold move by going out in public on Young and the Restless. Her evil cohort, Ian Ward, Ray Wise, wants her to see how distraught Sharon's family is and report back to him. So she puts on one of her disguises and goes to Society. While there, she runs into her great-niece, Claire Newman, Haley Aaron, and her boyfriend, Kyle Abbott, Michael Miller. Jordan looks familiar to Claire, so she asks if they've met before. Using a fake British accent, Jordan says, "I don't think so. Have a nice day." Claire and Kyle look confused and suspicious as she saunters off. Surely, it's only a matter of time before she realizes it was Jordan and she's on the loose. Meanwhile, on Y&R, Jack Abbott, Peter Bergman, has a talk with his wife, Diane Jenkins, Susan Walters. He tells her he has an idea he would like her to consider. She looks a bit surprised and skeptical. Most likely, it's about their son, Kyle, and a way to repair their family. Y&R is thrilling and dangerous next week. Keep tuning in to see if Nick Newman will convince Chance to help him get to the bottom of Sharon Newman's downward spiral on the CBS soap opera. In the world of the Young and the Restless, drama unfolds every week as the lives of Genoa City's residents take unexpected turns. The upcoming week promises to be no different, with Nick Newman, played by Joshua Morrow, at the center of some intriguing developments. Nick's actions have always been a mix of calculated moves and emotional responses, and as we look ahead to next week's spoilers, we see a fresh chapter in his journey, one that will have ripple effects not just for him, but for several key characters. Nick's mission next week isn't just about business or family matters. It's a deeply personal crusade that speaks to his evolving character. After several months of tension and turmoil, including his on-again, off-again relationships with Sally Spectra, Courtney Hope, and his struggles within the Newman family empire, Nick finds himself at a crossroads. In a bold move, he embarks on a new mission that could redefine his life and his legacy in Genoa City. But will this mission prove to be the turning point Nick has longed for, or will it come crashing down, creating more chaos than resolution? Fans of the Young and the Restless know that Nick is no stranger to reinvention. From his early days as the rebellious son of Victor Newman, Eric Braeden, to his later role as a devoted father and businessman, Nick has always sought a balance between his personal and professional lives. However, recent events have shown that he struggles with being tied down, whether by the demands of his family or the weight of his own expectations. Next week, Nick decides to take control of his future and his destiny in a way he never has before. He steps away from the confines of Newman Enterprises and embarks on a new venture, but what is this mission exactly? Spoilers suggest that Nick is about to make a surprising move, one that may have the power to disrupt the carefully constructed world around him. Nick's mission is not merely business-focused. It's also a deeply personal journey that's tied to his complicated relationship with Sally Spectra. For months, viewers have witnessed Nick's struggles in balancing his feelings for Sally, his family dynamics, and his professional ambitions. After their breakup, it was clear that there were still unresolved emotions between them. However, Nick's newfound mission could be the very thing that sets them on a new path. Whether that's a reunion or further separation remains to be seen. Spoilers reveal that Sally, who has her own dilemmas, will be affected by Nick's new direction. Will his mission bring them back together, or will it drive a permanent wedge between them? While their relationship has had its fair share of ups and downs, both Nick and Sally are strong-willed and driven characters, so a reunion is never a simple matter of just getting back together. Nick's mission, however, may give them both the clarity they need to make significant decisions about their future, together or apart. Moreover, with Sally's pregnancy weighing heavily on her mind, her reaction to Nick's mission could serve as a pivotal moment in her character arc. Is this Nick's chance to prove himself to Sally as a committed partner and father figure? Or will his mission end up being a distraction that only adds to the tension between them? Their interactions next week will surely provide more insight into their evolving relationship. As Nick ventures into this new territory, one of the most intriguing questions revolves around how his father, Victor Newman, will respond. Over the years, Victor has shown an unwavering loyalty to his children, but also an unyielding desire to control their paths, especially when it comes to the family business. While Nick has often tried to carve out his own identity outside of Victor's shadow, the elder Newman has a way of pulling his children back into the fold when it suits him. Next week, spoilers suggest that Victor will become aware of Nick's decision and the mission he has set for himself. What's more, Victor's reaction is expected to be intense. The patriarch of the Newman family has a well-established pattern of reacting with both pride and concern when his children make bold moves. However, Victor's penchant for controlling every aspect of his empire may make him wary of Nick's new mission, which may not align with the family's vision for their future. Victor is already dealing with ongoing tensions at Newman Enterprises, so the last thing he needs is more drama stirred up by Nick's unpredictable actions. However, Nick's move could force Victor to confront some truths about his own leadership style. Is it possible that Nick's breakaway mission will lead to a showdown between father and son, with Nick proving that he's capable of succeeding without Victor's constant guidance? Or will Victor pull strings behind the scenes to regain control? As Nick steps away from Newman Enterprises to launch his new mission, the consequences will ripple through the family. Spoilers suggest that his actions could have a direct impact on the stability of the Newman dynasty. While Nick has always been a force to be reckoned with, his departure from the family fold could leave a gap that others, like Adam, Mark Grossman, or Victoria, Amelia Heinel, may seek to exploit. The battle for control within the Newman family is a long-standing theme on The Young and the Restless, and Nick's decision to step into a new direction might force other members of the family to re-evaluate their roles. With Victor preoccupied and Nick launching a new venture, Adam and Victoria might see opportunities to solidify their own positions at Newman Enterprises. This could lead to some interesting power struggles and alliances, which will undoubtedly add another layer of tension to the ongoing saga. For Nick, the question remains, is he trying to break free from the Newman family dynasty once and for all? Or is this new mission a means of proving himself as a leader in his own right, separate from the legacy of his father? Either way, his actions will have lasting consequences for everyone in the Newman orbit. Nick's new mission next week promises to be a pivotal moment in his character development. Whether this mission brings him closer to happiness, fulfillment, and success, or drives him further into conflict with those he loves and respects, remains to be seen. With family tensions, romantic uncertainties, and the ever-present shadow of the Newman legacy looming, Nick's choices could alter the course of his life and the lives of those around him in dramatic and unexpected ways. As always, The Young and the Restless will keep viewers on the edge of their seats, eagerly watching as Nick embarks on this bold new chapter. Will his mission be the key to unlocking the future he has always wanted, or will it bring about more chaos than resolution? One thing is for sure, Nick Newman's journey is far from over, and next week promises to be just the beginning of a new thrilling chapter.